Good day. I hope that you guys are having a good day whenever you're watching this. Welcome back to another video, or if you're new here, welcome. Hello, my name is Carmen. And I just realized that in the past videos, I've always said my lifelong nickname, which is cvreli, and that was just because I was very scared of I don't know, just stranger danger, but also locals danger of locals, if you know what I mean. Just didn't want to, when you want to do something but you don't want anybody to know that you're doing that thing, but you could still see my face. So anyways, so y'all, my name is Carmen, and cvreli is I wasn't planning on talking about this. What the heck? Okay. cvreli is what my family calls me, and that's been my nickname since I was a little small baby. And that's because it's a conjunction, I guess. No, not a conjunction. That's like the word and. Okay, I think. Anyways, cvreli is a combination, yes, a combination of my first and my middle name. So Car for my first name and Eli for my middle name. So it's cvreli or cvreli, but that sounds really funny saying it in English. So, and you know what? My name is Carmen. My name is Carmen, y'all. Nice to meet you. Hello, my name is Carmen. Thank you for coming to the channel. I hope you enjoy. But yeah, I've basically just finished filming like a week's worth of footage, and I realized that I never just introduced the video. So that is what this is. I literally just picked up my camera out of nowhere because I really wanted to share something with you guys, and that'll probably be the next clip. And I apologize for how I look because I wasn't prepared. I wasn't ready, but I needed to get it out. And you know what? I'm so thankful for that, because that led to me wanting to continue to record and to talk and to show and to do all of those things. And I think that it made for a really, really fun video, in my opinion. And I hope you guys enjoy it too. I think that's all, you guys. I did it right. Okay, anyways, I hope you're having a great day whenever you're watching this, and I will see you in the next clip. Okay, bye. Okay, y'all, so this is quite literally the first clip. Sorry, this is quite literally the first. What's up with my hair? This is quite literally the first clip I am filming in months and months and months. I want to say like 6 months, because life. But I just really wanted to let you guys know that I have been watching Mr. Plankton, the K-drama on Netflix. And I started watching it, I want to say over a month ago, and I am quite literally on the last episode. And I had to pause it almost halfway through because I just didn't want to see how it ends. So, and this like pausing, this interruption of my viewing happened like, oh my gosh, I want to say that I actually started watching it like 2 months ago. Then it happened like almost a month ago that I paused it. I don't know what to do at this point. I don't know if I should just like watch like the last 2 episodes to jump back into the vibe of everything, but yeah, I feel very conflicted and scared. More than anything, I feel scared. And I just want to say that man, I want to say his name is Woo Do Hwan. I'm guessing that's yeah. The FMC is Lee Yumi. So Woo Do Hwan. Anytime. That man he's right up there with like Kim Namjoon. Anyways, that is all. I'm just looking for a K-drama to watch right now, and I stumbled across it, and I feel like I almost made myself forget about it because I quite literally didn't remember that I never finished it because I didn't want to finish it. But now I saw it, so now I like have to finish it soon. Not gonna, what I'm gonna watch right now because I'm working and I just need something to have like on as casual viewing, not really paying my full attention to it. I'm gonna watch that later, but for right now, I'm gonna put on something else. And in order for me to do that, it really does have to be dubbed in English because I don't understand Korean as much as I wish I did. So, according to Netflix, this drama called Love to Hate You is dubbed in English. And I've apparently already started the first episode. It's like less than a quarter of the way watched. I don't know if I didn't vibe with it or what the situation was, but you know, I have to do what I have to do. I need me a background K-drama, and this is gonna be my background K-drama. That is all. Okay, bye. I look terrible, but that's okay. But I just finished watching Mr. Plankton. And I'm in pain. I'm in so much pain. I hate it here. I hate it here. Even Loki is like hella confused, hella heartbroken. What the fuck? I mean, okay. We can talk about this tomorrow. Okay. Hi guys. So I am running a little bit late to sign in for work, but I wanted to quickly talk about Mr. Plankton, which I did finish last night. I may or may not have inserted some clips of me like in not the best condition. I'm in pain. After finishing it, I don't even know what to say. Like, I didn't even actually cry. I was just like traumatized, you know? Anyways. So I'm really excited because I asked some friends if they wanted to do this traveling book thing. I don't know, I forgot what it's called. I called it, I know that the creator that I got the idea from called it something else, but I called it the Sisterhood of Traveling Books. That's the name of our group chat. And it's basically where we all selected a book that we wanted to send out to all of the other girls. It's four girls in total. And basically the book is going to go around to each one of those girls, and everybody's going to read it and annotate it, and then at the end it'll go back to the original person, and basically that person will have the book that they chose annotated with like all of these girls' thoughts and reactions and all of that. And I just really love the idea, and I feel so excited that the girls just immediately said yes. You know, I was like, thank you, like that made me so happy. So the book that I have chosen is A Funny Story by Emily Henry, and I actually got the physical copy just for this. I have all of the other Emily Henry, yeah, I do. I have all of the other Emily Henry books, but I had not gotten Funny Story because I think only the hardback version was out, period. I don't even know when the paperback came out, but I just refused to get the hardback version because it was more expensive, and the rest of the books that I have are paperback, and I just wasn't gonna like how that was gonna look, you know. But I'm so glad that I waited because first of all, it's lovely. It's just lovely, and second of all, apparently it comes with trivia questions, a playlist by the author, discussion questions, and most importantly, never before seen sketches of the cover. And also a sneak peek at Great Beautiful Life, which I am assuming is going to be her newest work. So I'm so excited to get to rereading this and just annotating it. I did a little thingy in the front, and it says Carmen's traveling book, starting in March 2025 and getting it back whenever I get it back. It should be June, I want to say. But basically this is going to be a guide to the colors that I'm using when annotating and the colors that the other girls are using when they're annotating. And I am so excited, even though this would be like my third time consuming this book. I'm ready. But yeah, okay, bye. we have a guest appearance from the one and only, well, we had a guest appearance. Here's his tail. The one and only Loki. He's big now. That's how you know. It's been a very, very long time since we haven't seen each other. And for that, I am truly apologetic. You know, I was going to say I don't even have like that many subscribers, so I feel like I can not post and it's fine. But what if there's people that genuinely like want to see my videos for whatever reason, you know? Like, for that reason, and for myself, for the reason that I started this channel, we're back on it and we're gonna take it much more seriously this time. So yes, this is me addressing the elephant in my channel, which is the fact that I haven't uploaded a single video in, I want to say like 6 months. I want to say it was like October or maybe before that. And it sucks because I've lived some very cute moments, but I don't know exactly what it was. I think I really got too locked in on the booktube aspect of this channel, and because of the fact that I was going through like a pretty bad reading slump and I hadn't finished a book in like a very long time. I was reading, but I just wasn't finishing anything, and I was just rereading and actually finishing like books that I really love, like the Harry Potter series and the Harry Potter series. But I felt like I couldn't bring any content of value, you know. But at the same time, now that I think about it, it's like I said at the beginning of creating this channel that the purpose or the content for this channel was going to be everything that I love, like from books to music to movies and TV shows to my life to literally just anything that I want to share. And I think I'm going to just remember that and aim for that, just aim to create content that like I will fondly look back on, you know, and I just aim to I guess literally just film all of the cute moments that I wouldn't want to forget. And yeah, and along the way just share the media that I've been consuming in hopes that you guys find it a little bit entertaining. Yeah, that's basically what's been happening. Oh, but okay, so some life updates. I got bangs. You can't see them right now because they're off to the side, but I did in fact get bangs. This makes me look like I'm from the 80s, so I'm just gonna but I really love them, and most importantly, I have gone from 2 cats, Ivy and Loki, to 4 cats. So we have Ivy, Loki, Harry, and Misty, and they have been with us. The 2 new ones, Harry and Misty, have been with us since either New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. I don't really remember, but I love them with all my heart. They are chaotic sources of joy in the house. All of them were. And I can't wait to share clips of them with you guys. They're so cute. You guys are gonna love them. I don't know what else to say. Oh yeah, another thing. Duh. I switched my room, so I'm blessed enough to have 2 rooms that are mine in my home, and one of them is my office and one of them is my bedroom. And basically this used to be my bedroom and I hated it. I felt like I was being suffocated, and at the same time I felt like there was nothing in here and the space just didn't work. I don't know if it's the floors or like I don't know what it was, but yeah, I didn't like it. Oh, also the lighting in here is much more cool toned, I want to say, I guess because of the way that the window is facing and it doesn't get a lot of light throughout the day, but it's still good light for me to film. Anyway, so basically I moved my bedroom to what my office used to be, so whatever background y'all saw is now my bedroom, and I moved my bookshelves over here to create my office space, and I love it. I am so in love with both of my rooms, and I'm still working on setting everything up and creating a little arts and crafts desk for myself in my bedroom. I have my work desk here in my office, and I want to have another one over there for any other stuff that I want to do that this desk isn't suitable for. And my dad is helping create like this tabletop for me to use with two little like nightstands at the bottom to create a makeshift table. I think it's gonna be great. Yeah, hopefully I can show you guys all of the little things that I'm finding and changing and just making it a really, really comfortable and useful space for myself. But yes, so today I really wanted to go ahead and create my 25 and 25 list. I realized that it's very late. It's literally March 21st today, and people usually create this at the beginning of the year. I have been in like a huge reading slump, so I just didn't think that making like a TBR for myself was going to be realistic, but I'm approaching like any type of list, any type of TBR as just like a guide and not something that's going to pressure me, just something to sort of remind me of what my goals were and what the vibe. Loki, sir. He's trying to get out through the closed window. Okay. Yeah, just sort of remind me of what I wanted to read, you know, and in case I don't know what the heck I want to read, this will help me, you know. I'll be creating my 25 and 25, and I will be including books that I already finished because yeah. But I think that's all for now. Okay, bye. I just finished Love to Hate You. I think it took me, if not 2 then 3 days. It took me about 3 days to finish watching it, and I really enjoyed it. It was funny, it was cute, it was pretty lighthearted. It did, like most K-dramas, go into some like psychological issues, emotional issues, hello, but it didn't go into it too deeply, so it wasn't like a heavy watch. And I liked the ending. It was very cute, very silly. So if you guys want something like that, I do recommend it. Now I'm about to hurt myself for the second time this week by starting, I think it's called When Life Gives You Tangerines. Is that what it's called? Yeah, When Life Gives You Tangerines. I just finished Mr. Plankton, as you guys know, and I don't even want to think about it. It makes my... I just saw a squirrel fall from a tree. I'm so sorry. He's good now. He's back up. He's good. Okay. That was scary. Okay. I just finished Mr. Plankton and I'm still like... I still feel pain within my body just thinking about it. My favorite booktuber, Bella, has been recommending When Life Gives You Tangerines, and she posted about how it was like heartbreaking, and I want to also feel heartbreak again for the second time this week. It'll probably last beyond this week, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that on. We'll see how that goes. Hi guys, I just finished setting up my little arts and crafts desk. I'm so happy with how it turned out, and I'm just so excited to actually utilize it. And I have the perfect thing that just arrived yesterday that I will be I will be using my desk for, which is this DIY paint by the number kit that I got. And it is a Harry Potter castle. It doesn't say it's a Harry Potter castle, but if you look up like the Harry Potter castle and you look at it next to this, it's like they're the same thing, you know. And I absolutely love it. This is my bedroom. Hello, welcome to my bedroom. And I really want to go for the aesthetic of like a gallery wall, but I don't want it to be like, I don't want it to be photographs. I want it to be in the style of paintings. So I thought that this is a perfect way to not only give myself a new hobby, but also to just
fill up my walls with some really beautiful art. And I love that it's actually going to be meaningful because I did it myself, and it's going to be much more cost effective than going out, buying frames, doing whatever else. So I'm so excited. Let's see how it turns out.
How long has Hermes been around? Griffin shot him a drop book. I know what you're doing. I just want to know if it's a modern invention or I don't know. I've no idea. Because you won't tell me. Try me. Fine. Then, if it's been around for longer, I don't know. As you know, New Silver to expand their empire once they realized what it could do. But silver didn't become international currency. Stumbled upon massive silver deposits in the end. Miners, you can be certain.
Photography's discovery enslaved Africans and drafted indigenous laborers, working amidst mercury, vapor, foul water, and toxic waste. Spain's King of Mountain.
From India, which they were formed to years. What do you have? Inside. Received a display of British manufactured items from.
Okay, so after like 3 days of working on this for like 3 hours every day, so like maybe 9 hours, this is what I have, and I'm really happy with the results so far. I want to keep going, but I also need sleep. But you can start seeing the general vibe and the shape of the castle especially, so I'm really happy, and hopefully I can get this done in like the next, I don't know, like couple of days, because I really want to see the end result. But yes, I am so happy so far. It's actually pretty fun and very relaxing. 10 out of 10 recommend.
Okay, y'all. So, first of all, hello, good morning, good evening. It is officially springtime, and in my backyard there is this beautiful tree, and I don't know what kind of tree it is. It sprouts, blooms. It has white flowers at the beginning of spring. Actually, the first day that we moved into this house last year was the day that they bloomed, and it was really cool because we had just been here like the day before, and I don't remember seeing flowers at all. So it's almost like they bloomed like right on the day that we signed for the house, which was so amazing. And they're back now, and it looks so beautiful. And the petals are falling, and there's just like white dots of petals all over the backyard, and it looks like springtime snow, if you will. So it's a very nice sight to have. Springtime is freaking here. But I wanted to go ahead and get on camera to do two things. First of all, talk about my 25 in 2025 list because I realized that I showed you guys me making it, but I literally never showed you the list unless you like paused the video to see it, which, you know, not cool. So I just wanted to go over it with you guys because I'm actually so excited about this list. There's some books that I've been wanting to read for a long time, and some that I just recently got the urge to read, like the very strong urge that I really want to get through this year. And once again, as I mentioned before, this isn't like something that I'm strictly sticking to and that I have to complete, because when I impose those types of rules or barriers on myself, I tend to like not want to read at all. And I just like don't want to do whatever thing I was excited to do beforehand. So this is just like a general guide, but it's still one that I'm very excited about. And so I think I have a really nice mix of different genres. So first we have Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter, P.S. I Hate You by Lauren by Lauren Connolly, Firefly Lane by Kristen Hanna, The 5-Star Weekend by Ellen Hilderbrand, A Sign of Affection by Sue Morishita. And then we have the whole Hunger Games series, the whole saga, whatever you want to call it, all of the Susan Collins published works in the Hunger Games world, all the way from the Hunger Games to Sunrise on the Reaping. And the reason that I decided to do this is because a couple of my friends are like very excited to read Sunrise on the Reaping, and I'm like, I haven't even read Catching Fire yet, so I need to hop on. I need to get it together. So that is what I will be doing. And then we have The Picture of Dorian Gray, Mexican Gothic, The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, A Certain Hunger by Chelsea G. Summers. I am so excited to read this, and the reason that I decided to read this one is because my favorite booktuber Bella was talking about a different Chelsea G. Summers book and made it sound absolutely insane, and I really want to read it, but I feel like I have to read A Certain Hunger first, so I will be doing that. Next is One Dark Window by Rachel Gilling. Then we have Babel. I always want to call it Babel. Apparently everybody calls it Babel. So next we have Babel by R.F. Kuang. Then we have Graveyard Shift by Emma Rio. Then we have If We Were Villains by Emma Rio. Then we have Holly by Stephen King, Where Sleeping Girls Lie, The Wedding People, First Time Caller by B.K. Borison, which I am so excited about because I've read all of the Love Light Farms series books except for the most recent one, and I have been seeing this cover for First Time Caller around social media, and I didn't realize that it was by B.K. Borison. So I'm really excited to read that because those books are so fun and I love her writing style, so that's what I'm very excited about. Then we have All About Love by Bell Hooks, Before the Coffee Gets Cold, and lastly but not leastly, A Holly Jolly Ever After. And I put that one at the end because it's like a Christmas time rom-com. I think that would be really cute if that were to be one of the last books I read in the year. But I'm also trying to remind myself that I don't have to read according to the season, you know, that I could just read whatever I'm in the mood for. But this is just a general guideline for me, and I'm so excited to read every single one of these books, and I hope that I love them. I feel like there's definitely going to be quite a few 5-star reads in here for me, and overall I am anticipating a great year for reading. And the other thing I needed to talk to you guys about is that I actually started A Sign of Affection last night, and I have barely read the first section. I think it's called The First Sign is what they call it in these books. Instead of chapter, it's called The First Sign. And for those of you who don't know, A Sign of Affection is a book about Yuki, who is a college student, and in the first chapter, or in the first sign, what I found out is that, one, she's deaf. They tell us that in the synopsis and the summary in the back of the book. And two, she is freaking adorable as hell. And she meets this guy with silver hair that is super freaking handsome, that acts a little bit, he gives me like very strong nonchalant energy, you know, like he has like cool nonchalant energy, but at the same time like he cares, so he is chalant, but he just comes off as nonchalant, you know, which is a very, very attractive arrangement for me. And he's very cute. He's very handsome. She's freaking gorgeous, adorable, stunning. And yeah, they meet each other on a bus, and he just immediately like catches her attention, and she starts fangirling with like her friend, and it's just hitting, you know, because I can relate, you know, I can relate to falling in love with a total freaking stranger, but I've never related to then going to that stranger's place of work and trying to get their number and then maybe succeeding or not succeeding, you know. That's for you to find out if you want to read this, but it's so cute so far. I've literally only read the first sign, and this is what woke me up this morning, the desire to continue reading this, this book, this manga. And this is my first physical shoujo manga. I've read some webtoons, but those are webtoons. So yeah, this is my first physical shoujo manga that I've ever read, and I am loving it so far. I know that there's a lot of volumes out there, which makes me so happy, because if I like this, then I'm gonna want all of them, and it's so freaking cute. It's just so freaking cute. So I'm so excited. I'm so glad that this was in my 25 and 2025 list, and that I've already started reading this. And yes, I'll let you guys know how it goes, but a sign of affection has my affection. Okay, I think that'll be everything for this vlog, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I definitely enjoyed making this. It's been so long since I've recorded, and I've missed it. I didn't think that I would feel this happy about just setting up my camera and just talking to it, but I do. And it all started with the overwhelming urge of talking about Mr. Plankton. So for that, Mr. Plankton will always have a special place in my heart. And the funny thing is that actually nothing concrete was said about Mr. Plankton in this video. Nothing was said, because I don't have words to communicate what that made me feel, you know? Or I don't know if I just haven't processed it yet. Who knows, maybe one day I will say words, but anyways. I need to move on before I get emotional. But that'll be all, you guys. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you back very soon for another video. Bye.